Good afternoon, citizens of YouTube. Brother Randy here. Wanted to do a quick update on the fencing project. Now, as you know, earlier I was talking about extending out the pin, the back area pin for the goats and to keep a couple of sheep back here, because not only am I going to use the main pasture area, but I'm also going to use this area right here to do a pasture. So because there's just so much grass that grows back in, it's nice and thick, and instead of getting back here and mowing it and stuff, why not just use it as a pasture area? And there's no other reason, there's no other use for this back area outside of the greenhouse. That will go right here. But what we decided to do, and this is actually Brother Junior's idea, was to just use the pallets as a pallet wood fence. I guess he was on YouTube and saw a couple of pallet wood fences, and so I said, hey, why not? We have plenty of pallets. I told you in your earlier video, we have practically an unlimited supply of pallets that we can use for this project. So what we decided to do was just join them together using trees as fence posts. And joining them all together, and it's looking very nice. And what we were also able to do is to build up a small little goat or sheep pen to keep the sheets back here as well. And the only thing that needs to be done is probably I'll use motor oil to stain the outside of these pallets. But as I told you earlier, I mean, I can get an unlimited supply of good, nice, solid pallets. And so it's looking real nice. And it took about 35-40 pallets to do this whole fencing project. Now, all of this was free, using the trees as a fence post, and I can go down and cut as many as I want out of that field over there to do the fencing for this entire back area, and I'll do it all in pallets. And we're going to make it look real nice, so it's going to all be done in the pallets, going all the way across to put this back area as a pasture field. So the name of the game is to use the wood brushed as you see over here as a natural fence line, do pallets all across here, and then use the other wood stacks as another natural fence line, in addition to some wire fence that I have over there. And they'll be able to go all in here and eat up all of this brush, because this stuff grows nice and thick during the summertime. So this entire area right here can be used for pasture, as well as right here, and then the large greenhouse will go right over there. But the only thing that I have to figure out to do is I'm thinking I'm going to just do small cuts of the pallets to close off these areas right here, or I can just use the metal wire to close out those areas. So let me know what you think in terms of these areas, in terms of closing them out and using a tree as a natural line. But I'm just thinking about just taking the cattle, the fencing that I have that's over there, and just cutting small pieces and just closing these areas out. But as you see, it looks real nice. It came out very nicely. All I got to do is just get 2 more of those pieces and put them on either side, and then in addition to that, put a piece of plastic or something over that. But just to close out these little gap areas, just let me know what you think. I need some ideas on that. But this is how it looks so far. Real nice and sturdy. So not going to have a problem here. I'm going to put a couple of more wood posts over here. Now I see what I'm seeing here is that, I got to refill this up with some dirt. I'll probably put some light packed cement in there. But it looks like this, with all of the rain, it did compact in, so I'll deal with that issue. But yeah, it looks like it's working, and it's looking pretty good. And so what I'll do is I will open up that fence piece right here, and then they can just all come in here, and possibly just put another doorway right there. So if I want to separate the sheep from the goats, I can do that as well. But this is probably about the same size, if not a little longer, than that little pen over there. And that's where I keep the male goats now. But It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good so far. And all, just using the resources that we have around. There's an unlimited amount of fence posts that I can get from the trees. And you see here, this is what the previous owners used. Is the same fence posts, and these must be in the ground, and these are nice and sturdy. These are. This is. When I moved here, this fence was here, so that's what gave me the idea to continue it on here, using it as a natural barrier. And what I'll do is thinking about taking this, the excess fence that I got from a scrap yard that they use, and they don't recycle it, and putting it in these areas. So let me know, Brother Al. I think he can give me some good advice. There's a couple other YouTubers that can possibly point me in the right direction of how to deal with these gaps. Should I either just cut some extra fence posts? Cut some extra pallets and just stick them over here and drill them into this this tree trunk right here, or should I use metal? But it's looking pretty nice, and I got plenty of pallets again to do all across. So that's what I'm going to do and fence this all in, and it'll be good in time for me to move the sheep back here and let that grass grow for a good 4 or 5 weeks and keep them back here, and then rotate them. And so the goal is the sweet spot is about I've averaged. I said I started off with 40, but I said no, it's gonna not take no more than 30, 25 to 30 ewes to get what I need to get accomplished on the business side. So let me know what you think. But this is the pallet wood fence so far. Good idea, Bugs Jr. All right, shalom.